Okay, it's almost court time. Court is at, bear with me here. Court is at 2 o'clock, so about 19 minutes away. So I was just going to share what I was going to do right before court. As I go over that with all of you, as I remind myself to stay on track. Go through security here. There again. Okay. Shut this down to make sure I'm not missing anything in my beep. Is the wallet gonna beep?
Some do, most don't. Most do not.
I don't think my belt has a whole lot of metal. So
If you have a belt on, I want it.
it's this right there, so it's pretty much.
You want to try it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Save me a second.
No, go ahead. Go
That's my
ahead.
shoes.
No, go ahead. That's your shoes.
The screen tells you if it's the shoes.
Huh?
The screen up there tells you if it's the shoes. Oh,
Wherever.
lights up wherever it goes off. That makes sense. Things you just didn't know. Okay. Time to go up some stairs. Sheriff guys doing their things there. Coming to work, it looks like. Hopefully they don't hotbox anybody. Well, it's wintertime. They probably just drag them in the snow. Wait till their limbs turn blue. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Life treating you okay?
Keep waking up. Can you give Mr. Bueno something for me?
Yeah.
Come over here. So I'm not dropping stuff everywhere. Because I tried to leave a response. Here, I'll show everybody what I tried to leave a response to him over at the sheriff's office a while ago. But they pretty much told me they wouldn't take it because I had a camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they ordered me to leave. Anyways, it was a.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's my response. I filed a response earlier with the clerk, so hopefully the judge has it.
Okay. This judge literally talked to me. No, judge does have it. He gave it to me because he wasn't sure if you were going to bring a copy. Since you brought your copy, I'm to give this to him.
That's Bueno's copy, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I left a copy at the sheriff's office earlier at their front desk with the sergeant. But the sergeant said he wasn't going to do anything with it.
Okay. Okay.
So that was confrontational.
Well, what I'm going to do?
And I just want to make sure he's got a copy of everything
I think what
that I've got.
Okay, I talked to the judge and he goes, okay, he had a recommendation. He goes, how about this? We have a civil small claims case that's supposed to go after you guys. So he says if Bueno needs time to review this, what we'll do is we'll let him review it and then we'll take the small claims first and make sure he reviews it. Or if it's something the two of them need more time, he goes, then we'll just do a continuation.
Okay, so that's probably unexpected.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just going to read it or if he's going to say, well, I need more time. So the judge is open to either continuance or giving him the time to do it.
Yeah, we'll see what he says.
Okay, when he comes in,
It's his world.
I'll give it to him, and then if he says, yeah, I need time, we'll do the other small claims
Cool.
first, and then after that, we'll get you guys up. 'Cause then you guys are it. You're the last for the day.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready. I was going to sit out here and reread my stuff and hopefully
Okay.
stay away from Bueno.
Oh, gotcha.
That's my goal.
Okay,
And,
all right.
and my fear is always he's armed when he comes in here, and I'm not.
No,
So-
if you come in,
So I mean, because he's a Carson City deputy, so he can carry in here.
yeah, okay, well, there's,
So I mean, I'm just conveying a fear. I don't know if you can alleviate the fear, but
no,
he's a guy with a gun that's mad at me.
the last time I spoke to him and he was here, he did not have a firearm. If you are a law enforcement officer in plain clothes in the building, you have to wear a lanyard. And the lanyard is a yellow lanyard with
Okay,
a
yeah.
star on it. It shows that you're law enforcement, so you're not, so they don't make a mistake.
There, there's a system I'm.
And then anytime you do personal business, if you have personal business, which I'm assuming this would be personal business.
Yeah, I hope
He's
so.
in a suit, he's not in uniform, so that would tell me that you don't show up with a gun. Anytime I've had personal business in the courts, I don't show up with a gun, because now you're mixing this with this, and that's not good. The sheriff's office doesn't, they don't find that good. They don't think it's a good thing.
Yeah, and he just walked by, went to the bathroom over there.
Oh, shoot, okay.
So he's
All right.
here.
I'll get him this copy, and if he needs an extra bit
What?
of time,
Yeah, I mean, it's a 15-page motion, complaint, counter motion, whatever you want to describe it on there. I mean, so it might take a few minutes to, and there's a lot of case law. So.
okay, all right, I'll see what he wants to do, and I'll let
Okay.
the judge know, I'll let the judge decide.
Okay, cool.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, man. What was your name again?
Oh, Bob?
Bob, I'm just bad names.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate how you are. Thank you.
Oh, no, dude, you've been great.
That's all I gotta be, is just a human being. Okay. So what I was gonna do with everybody on the live stream here is I've had several people asking me about the paperwork I'm filing. So what am I filing? What have I got? And people wanted to see what it was. So I'll try to share it here. Or should we just, should we stay up for a few minutes and let's get a shot of Bueno walking by before I start doing all that stuff. Once it's gone by, then I'll share the paperwork again with you. So this one is what I picked up this morning. This is from the court. I requested to record, and last time I saw the court allowed me to record, and this time they didn't want me to record, so he offered me free DVDs of the proceedings. So that's something free, whereas before I would have had to pay $10 for a DVD. Okay, so Mr. Deputy Bueno is in the courtroom now, so we will go over this stuff with you guys. So this is what I filed. And it just says, Defendant Drew Rebar is a local businessman that has operated a small business in our local community for many decades. Running a small business and dealing with ever-changing regulations, Rebar grew frustrated. So basically, I just go down here and say why I'm frustrated. Go over the YouTube channel we've created, Auditing Reno 911. And I think I've got a few more views now. I think I'm up to 100 videos instead of 94, so that's changed in the last few days since I started writing this. I started writing this right after the hearing last week. It's taken me basically to write this. So page 2, we just go over NRS 41660, and this is what's called the SLAP laws, SLAPP, and slap back laws. I think it's more slap back is what it is, because it slaps back at the moving party. So this basically is a law that says I can do something to Deputy Bueno based on his filing this lawsuit against me. So persons sued for engaging in right to petition for free speech in direct connection with an issue of public concern. So I think we'd all agree that this is of public concern. You guys are watching it. It's about court. It's about our government. Then it goes on to say, if an action is brought against a person based upon good communication and furtherance of the right to petition or the right to free speech in direct connection with an issue of public concern, the person against whom the action is brought may file a special motion to dismiss. So that's what this is. That's the rule, and this is the motion to dismiss, or part of it. Then I go in there to submit my YouTube information as exhibits. Then I go in to talk about Deputy Bueno, describe what he is under peace officer under the law, our interactions together, go through and show the exhibits. And then I go into Thompson versus Clark, and that's the Supreme Court ruling that basically says that shows my case was dismissed. And according to the Supreme Court, I can make a 1983 motion for malicious prosecution. So then here we go. Prosecution did not require a plaintiff to show that criminal prosecution ended with some affirmative indications. So this is again Thompson versus Clark. This is the final portion of it. The lower court erred in requiring some affirmative indication of innocence. So what that means to everybody is if you're ever charged with a crime and it's dismissed, it's not carried through to a guilty verdict, there is no reason to have an innocence. Anything other than guilty is malicious prosecution, according to what this case law says, the way that I read it. I'm not an attorney, go get your own, or figure the stuff out yourself, but yeah, I don't want to be an attorney, don't want to go into that land as far. Anyways, then I go into the fact that I never made any threats to anybody. All of my interactions have been on YouTube. And then I go into the special motion to dismiss. Now there are two key elements in this 41660 slapback lawsuit. I have to be exercising my rights in my actions, and that has to be the reason for what's going on here. And then number two, does Deputy Bueno have any does he have any obvious evidence that I took any action against him? So if the only thing that I did was publish anything, according to what the Nevada Supreme Court said, this should be a fairly simple question. And I'll show you that case law here in just a second. And make sure I'm keeping this all the right directions. Okay, so here's the case law for that slap lawsuit. And this is brand new stuff. I just found this the other night. This is from the Nevada Supreme Court. And thank you, Karen Tibbetts. Panic versus Tim, Nevada Supreme Court, 2023, last November 30th. So this was only a few months old. And long and short, this is important. Basically, any type of lawsuit that's filed against you, because the statutes did not exclude any particular types of claim for relief. If I get arrested again for filming, could I potentially file one of these back against the state? I don't know the answer to that, but according to the Nevada Supreme Court, no claim is excluded from this. So that's the first element here. And that's the claim that I've got right here. And the next section down here, here's where I use the prima facie evidence. Is his evidence clear in his complaint that he will prevail in the suit?
Hey, Drew?
Yes, sir.
He's ready to go.
Oh, is Judge ready? Cool.
Yeah, the judge is ready.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to turn you off and go see the judge. Thanks for watching.